Central Sports FC versus Tooting Progressive Grasshoppers United. Morden and District Sunday League. Edgar Hemingway Cup Final. Played at Carshalton Athletic FC. Wednesday the 19th of April, 1995. Evening kick-off. 7:30 p.m. After a couple of years without a cup final, it was good for the Central boys to be back. A couple of new faces since the last final in 1992, but much of the team remained the same. There is Anne Stevens in the foreground. The wife of the manager Viv Stevens, who has been running Central Sports since 1963. Handshakes and formalities complete. On to the game. Central Sports in white. Shooting left to right. Central Sports adopted a 4-4-2 formation for the most part. A tried and tested system in the 80s and 90s. And a formation. Let's be honest. A simple formation that the boys could understand. That said, it's not clear who is playing on the right-hand side of midfield today. Some early exchanges with neither team being able to put their food on the ball. As will all Park Football Cup finals, it's nice to play in a stadium, but the pitch has certainly had a lot of wear and tear over the year, and with little rain recently. The bumpy pitch and sense of occasion made playing controlled football challenging for both sides. That said, with some exceptional talent on display, the football was of a high standard throughout. A little tracking back from Ben Stevens and a slight nudge with the shoulder allows Kevin Boyle, Central Sports' long-standing and classy right back, bring the ball out. Kevin's controlled pass to Central Sports centre forward Andy Beadle sets Central Sports off on a promising attack. In goal was Mark Ridout. Mark always gave a solid performance and was a safe pair of hands, very sensibly wearing long tracksuit bottoms to avoid too many scrapes on the hard surface. Working hard for the team, you will see number 6, the Simon Straffen, tracking back from midfield and sweeping up behind the centre-backs as he did many times over many years. Watch throughout the game as he always manages to get his foot in, to break up opposition attacks, then lays off the easy ball to start the play. There is Simon nicking the ball again and setting off an attack with Derek Sopwith. Derek, who made left midfield his home for many years, brings in Paul Lane, who has drifted wide to support the play. A long ball split Central Sports attack, leaving Mark Rand to chase back in vain. Tooting take a 1-goal lead. A shot from Ben Stevens, playing centre midfield. Can also be found at centre-back or even in goal on May occasions. Off target this time, but a sighter for later in the game maybe. Central are beginning to build a bit PF pressure. A shot from Derek this time after some useful build-up play. Both centre-backs working hard to keep the Tooting progressive centre-forward under control. Dave, an excellent reader of the game, plays with composure, balance and strength. Mark, making sure that tackle is made. There is big Keith number 8. Doing what Keith Barnett does so well. Bounding strides, eating up the ground. Shutting down players and constantly nicking the ball. No time for the opposition to dwell on the ball with Keith around. A giant of the midfield. Notice the number 6. Is this Simon Straffen tracking back again? I think it is. Covering the left-back position this time.
winger's open, that's it.
Central always had centre forwards who would cause defenders real hassle and run into brick walls for you all day. As seen here with Andy running into two centre-backs and Paul being there to pick up the ball to continue the attack. As a pair, Paul and Andy were a real handful for defenders in the Morden and District Sunday League Division 1 for many years in the early 90s. Both often hitting more than 15 goals a season. And here again, another great example of Andy and Paul working together, preventing the back four from settling, chasing down and forcing a poor clearance, which Simon and Derek pick up on the left-hand side of midfield. Dave doing what Dave does. Well played, Dave. Now give the easy ball. A calmer player you will never have seen. There really is nothing like a Sunday morning tackle. Liam Bell in the left-back position trying to stop the winger. Clearly not making the tackle but going in nevertheless. Credit to the Tooting winner for jumping over the tackle. There is Ben Stevens, number 7 today, picking up the ball in the centre of midfield and looking to distribute wide. I bring in the other players to keep the attack moving. Ben played his first time for Central Sports at the age of 14 in 1984, coming on a sub, and has been a regular ever since. Winning the header here, knocking down to Derek to start another attack. Great skill here from Derek, number 10, switching to his unfavoured right foot, but still delivering a great ball. Ben Stevens really should have done better here. He will be disappointed with himself. Central Sports kept the pressure on at the end of the first half. However, they never forced home their advantage. I were to go in at 1 goal each at half-time. Here is Paul and Andy again creating chances out of nothing. Eventually, the equalising goal will come before half-time. Kevin Boyle with the volley. If that had gone in, I am sure he would still be talking about it 30 years later. Kevin, a quality right back, was a fixture for many years, providing grace, composure and skill in every game. The pressure continued and eventually the goal came just before half-time through Ben Stevens, lining up from at least 25 yards out. Maybe more, or at least that is how he remembers it. But the evidence may suggest otherwise. But why let the truth get in the way of a good story? Slotting home in the top corner, a well-deserved lead for Central Sports at half-time. Well done, Simon. Strafford again picking up the loose ends in the defensive area. Kevin now picks up the ball with a fine first touch in the centre of midfield and passes it wide for Derek to start another attack. A rare misplaced pass by Kevin. Not what he wanted. half starts off a bit scrappy, but both teams soon get into their stride after the half-time team talk by their managers. No changes or substitutions yet. Good close control from pulled lane in a tight area. Good footwork allows him to get the ball into the danger area. But no shot on target this time. Central Sports certainly now having most of the pressure and creating half chances in and around the box. Time will tell if they get their success. Good pressure on the Tooting right back from Paul, Derek and Simon, not letting them out. Good hard work all around the pitch from Central will surely get its reward soon. More good defensive work from Central, with Liam coming across from left back to cover and Simon tracking back again. Central Sports certainly worked hard for each other and played as a team always. All that hard work is now paying off. Free kick given just outside the Tooting penalty box for a sneaky handball by the Tooting centre-back, which was well noticed by the ref, who is having a good game. Not sure about Paul's tackle, but Ben takes a quick free kick and gets it out wide to Paul Lane. Paul keeps the attack going with the ball inside to Andy, and with Keith, the third man, running in this move, picking it up and slotting it home with ease to give Central Sports 2-1 lead. A very well-deserved and a well-taken goal. Central giving the Tooting defence no time to settle. Here is the action replay. Ben taking it quickly to Powell. Puel choosing his options and picks out Andy. A little bit of a ricochet onto Keith, who very composed slots it home. Let's see if Central can push on from this 2-1 lead and take the victory in the Edgar Hemingway Cup. Mark rid out the Central keeper, obviously not happy with the linesman making him place the ball inside the 6-yard box. Those are rules, Mark, and you should know better. Reluctantly, Mark places the ball and the game gets going again. Paul Lane having trouble with his laces. He really should have learned how to do them up himself. He's still struggling. And the game has started again after a questionable free kick given to Tooting in the centre circle. Come on, Paul. Tooting Progressives certainly had some chances to equalise in this game, but most the chances and clear-cut opportunities but made by Central Sports. Here is a good move working down the right-hand side, and he cuts inside. Setting up, Mark ran to shoot from 30 yards. On another day this could have gone in the top corner. Today, let's just say it didn't, but great to see the centre-backs in attacking positions. An opportunity to pull the ball back and set up Ben Stevens. Oh well, never mind. Not often anyone got past Dave, but great tracking back and cover from the Central boys. The middle of the second half saw fewer chances, as both teams got to know each other's strengths. But here is a chance. An early pass from Ben Stevens in midfield through to Andy. Surely a simple pass to Mark Taylor in the middle. He decided to shoot. Another chance goes begging. Will Central Sports get that third goal they need to seal the game?
Your winger's open, that's it.
Mark Taylor on the ball now had only a short career at Central Sports, but looks very composed here today, replacing Derek as sub a few minutes ago. An outrageous tackle on Mark Redoubt, the Central Sports keeper, bravely coming out to defend the through ball. The Tooting player clearly hits Mark on his way through. Mark is okay if a little shaken, but not even a booking for the Tooting forward. And no one believes that limp he has just developed. Good news. Mark completed the game and made a full recovery, although some of his teammates might say otherwise. The Central players were not happy with that challenge on their keeper. Following a poor corner, Central got hold of the ball and started an attack that would lead to their third goal. Firstly, a foot in from Kevin and winning the second challenge. Paul Lane picks up the ball, drives on, cuts inside, and sets Andy free. Andy one-on-one with the keeper. Keeper appears to be out of position on his right-hand post. Andy spots this and strikes to the keeper's left. The ball just going inside the post to make it 3-1 to Central Sports. Although Tooting continued with some attacks, the Central Sports defenders were now in control. Central Sports were also beginning to play some nice football as tired legs started to affect the players. Following a goal kick for Mark the keeper, Mark Taylor flicks on to Andy, who controls and is now composed on the ball. A short 1-2 with Ben Stevens in the midfield. Andy passes to Mark, who have moved on. Mark tries to pick out Keith, making a forward run. Another good move, but unsuccessful this time. Chances now coming thick and fast for Central Sports. Forward runners been able to get behind the defenders. Good half chances, unfortunately not being taken this time. Central Sports looking strong to retain the 3-1 lead and lift the Edgar Hemingway Cup. Central Sports now beginning to stifle Tooting progressive attacks easily. Central Sports now in control of the midfield and beginning to ping the ball around with confidence, stretching the Tooting progressive midfield and backline. More chances follow. And there we have it. Final score. Central Sports 3, Tooting Progressive 1. An excellent final fought strongly by both teams with plenty of good football on a bumpy pitch. Central Sports finally showing their class and superior fitness, resulting in a decisive win. A good turnout from friends and family to support Central Sports. Some familiar faces in the crowd. Central Sports at this time also had a second team. Many of the players of both teams were firm friends and have remained so to this day. So there it is, Captain Ben Stevens lifting the trophy for Central Sports. Not playing this evening, but Ben's brother John and cousin Glyn Stevens, who played for many years, starting in the 70s and 80s respectively. Followed by Simon Straffen, whose brother also played for the club. Mark Ridout, who done an excellent job in goal this evening, especially following his head injury. Keith Barnett, who's very keen to get his hand on this medal. Followed by Dave the centre-back. Mark Taylor, and then by the ever-regular Derek, or known as Del Boy, whose brother also played, but not tonight. Followed Jason Godfrey, number 11. And Kevin wearing the number 2 shirt. Looking very cool about getting his medal, as he always did in his right-back position. Liam looks very proud of his medal. Paul Lane, who worked tirelessly this evening. Followed by Mark Rann, literally grabbing his medal. And finally Andy Beadle. Well done Central Sports. Manager Viv Stevens, who has managed this club since 1963, will be very proud of the boys. And special thanks from the boys to Viv for making all these special moments. I am sure the boys will treasure and remember forever.